Some mornings, getting out of bed feels like lifting a mountain. Your legs feel shaky, your balance isn't what it used to be. And stairs, well, they've become more of a challenge than a choice. You're not alone. Nearly 1 in 3 older adults experience falls every year, often due to muscle weakness and poor nutrition. But here's the good news. Today, we're going to uncover 7 powerful vitamins and minerals that can help strengthen your legs, improve your balance, and bring back that steady, confident stride you once had. These are simple, natural nutrition tips you can start using right away. If you find this helpful, I'd be so grateful if you gave this video a like, subscribed to our channel, and turned on the notification bell so you won't miss out on more ways to live stronger, longer. Now let's explore the nutrients your legs have been waiting for. 1. The sunshine vitamin that brings strength back to your legs. Have you ever stood by the window on a chilly morning, looking out at the sunlight and remembering the days when your legs felt light, steady, and full of life? When getting up from a chair didn't feel like such a task, and a walk around the block was something you looked forward to, not something you had to prepare for. If that feeling has started to fade, you're not alone. One of the quietest yet most powerful reasons many older adults begin to feel unsteady, tired, or even afraid of falling is a lack of something so simple, so familiar, yet so often overlooked: vitamin D. As we grow older, our bodies don't produce vitamin D from sunlight as efficiently as they once did. And if you've found yourself spending more time indoors lately, perhaps to stay safe or simply because it's more comfortable, then your vitamin D levels may have dipped without you even noticing. The signs: legs that feel weaker, muscles that tire easily, and a growing fear of losing balance. Research shows that low vitamin D is closely tied to muscle weakness and poor coordination, especially in people over 65. In fact, studies published in respected medical journals have shown that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels are less likely to fall and more likely to keep their independence. Why? Because vitamin D doesn't just support bone strength, it actively helps muscles function properly and improves how your nerves communicate with your body. Think of it like this. Vitamin D is the behind-the-scenes guide helping your leg muscles fire at the right moment, with enough strength and balance to keep you on your feet. When it's missing, your legs lose some of their natural responsiveness. You might feel slower, more hesitant, a bit less like yourself. But here's the hopeful part. Restoring your vitamin D levels can make a world of difference. Just 15 to 30 minutes of sunshine on your arms and legs a few times a week can help. So can eating foods like salmon, egg yolks, fortified milk, or mushrooms. And for many older adults, a supplement of 800 to 1,000 IU per day, guided by a doctor, can be the key to bringing strength back to your stride. Have you noticed changes in your balance or leg strength? You're not alone, and you don't have to accept it as just a part of getting older. Leave a comment below and share your experience, or just type "great" if this helped you understand something new about your health. Now let's keep going and discover what else your body may be missing. 2. Calcium, the silent guardian of strong bones and steady steps. Do you remember when a stumble was just a momentary misstep? Nothing more than a light bruise and a quick chuckle? But these days, a small fall can mean weeks or even months of recovery. It's not just chance. It's not just age. More often than not, it's about the bones beneath it all. As we age, our bones gradually lose density, becoming more fragile and more prone to breaks. And for many older adults, that quiet, creeping change goes unnoticed until it doesn't. A hip fracture, a broken leg, or a stress fracture from something as simple as stepping off a curb. That's where calcium comes in. It may not be glamorous, but it is essential. Calcium is the mineral that keeps your bones firm and your structure upright. But did you know it also plays a vital role in how your muscles move? Every time you take a step, rise from a chair, or keep your balance, calcium is at work inside your muscles, triggering contractions and helping you move with intention. Without enough of it, your muscles can feel heavy or weak. You might experience cramps, especially in your legs, or feel like you've lost some of your stamina. That's not just fatigue. It could be your body asking for more calcium. The challenge is many older adults don't get enough of it. Even if you've always enjoyed a glass of milk or a slice of cheese, factors like reduced appetite, lactose intolerance, or certain medications can interfere with calcium intake or absorption. That's why variety is so important. Besides dairy, foods like kale, bok choy, almonds, tofu, and fortified plant milks are wonderful sources of calcium. Sardines, with their soft edible bones, are a small but mighty option too. And for many people over 65, supplements, especially when paired with vitamin D, can help fill in the gaps. But remember, calcium alone isn't enough. Your bones need a reason to stay strong, and that reason is movement. Light weight-bearing exercises like walking, gardening, or simple chair rises send a message to your bones. Stay strong, stay needed. Without that message, even a good diet might not be enough. Have you ever had a fall that made you think twice about your next step? Or maybe you've dealt with leg cramps that just won't quit. Let us know in the comments, or simply write "great" if this resonated with you. Your story might help someone else feel less alone. Let's keep moving forward. Next up, we'll talk about the vitamin that fuels your nerves and helps your legs respond with confidence. 3. Vitamin B12, the hidden spark behind strong, responsive legs. Have you ever felt like your legs just weren't listening to you anymore? Like you wanted to move quickly or confidently, but your body didn't quite keep up? Maybe you've noticed a heavy dragging sensation in your legs, or a strange tingling, almost like your feet are asleep. These might seem like small annoyances, but they can be warning signs of something deeper. Something many people over 60 are missing without even knowing it. That something is vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is often called the nerve vitamin, and for good reason. It helps protect the nerves that carry messages from your brain to your muscles. When those messages get delayed or misdirected, your legs may feel slow, unstable, or weak. And sadly, many older adults chalk this up to normal aging, when in truth, it's often a correctable deficiency. Here's what makes B12 unique. Unlike some vitamins, your body doesn't absorb it easily. It needs a special protein in your stomach called intrinsic factor to do the job. But as we age, we produce less of that protein. Add in common conditions like acid reflux or long-term use of heartburn medications, and the ability to absorb B12 from food becomes even harder. The result? A creeping deficiency that can quietly chip away at your strength, coordination, and confidence on your feet. Left unaddressed, low B12 can even lead to permanent nerve damage. But there's good news. Restoring B12 levels can make a dramatic difference. Many seniors who supplement properly notice more energy, better leg function, and improved balance within weeks. And it's safe too. Since your body excretes any extra B12 through urine, there's little risk of overdoing it. B12 is found mostly in animal-based foods like meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. Clams and beef liver are especially rich sources. But if you follow a plant-based diet, or if absorption is a concern, fortified foods and supplements become essential. Some people benefit from a daily pill, while others might need a monthly shot, something your doctor can easily help determine with a simple blood test. Have you ever experienced that heavy legs feeling or unexplained tingling in your feet? Let us know in the comments or type "great" if this opened your eyes to something new. Now let's talk about a mineral that quietly supports your every step, eases cramps, and helps your muscles relax. Ready to learn more? Let's keep going. Magnesium, the quiet hero that soothes and supports your every step. Do your legs ever cramp up at night just as you're drifting off to sleep? Or maybe you've felt that uncomfortable twitching or a sudden jolt that wakes you from a deep rest. It's frustrating, even painful. And for many older adults, it becomes a regular, unwelcome visitor. These kinds of symptoms may be your body's way of whispering, or even shouting, that it needs more magnesium. Magnesium is one of those minerals that does a lot behind the scenes. It helps your muscles contract and relax properly, prevents spasms, and reduces fatigue. Think of it as the conductor of your muscle symphony, making sure every movement, every step happens smoothly and in harmony. But here's the tricky part. Magnesium is easily drained from the body. Stress, medications like diuretics or acid blockers, and even common conditions like high blood pressure can deplete your magnesium levels without you realizing it. Add in a diet that's low in nuts, seeds, greens, and whole grains, and many older adults find themselves unknowingly running on empty. The effects show up slowly. You might notice your legs feel more tired than they used to, climbing stairs becomes more of a challenge. You don't recover from a walk or light gardening quite as quickly. But when you start replenishing magnesium, either through food or supplements, many people describe the change as almost immediate. Cramps ease, sleep improves, movement feels easier again. Magnesium also works hand in hand with calcium, helping your bones stay strong and flexible. Without it, calcium may end up in places it shouldn't, like joints and arteries, leading to stiffness or even pain. That's why getting both minerals in balance is so important for long-term mobility. So where can you find this quiet helper? Foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, and avocados are excellent sources. If you're not getting enough from your meals, or if your doctor finds that your levels are low, magnesium supplements, especially forms like magnesium citrate or glycinate, can be a helpful option that's easy on digestion and well absorbed. Have you noticed those nighttime leg cramps or a creeping sense of fatigue in your legs? Share your story in the comments below or just type "great" if this helped you feel more in tune with your body. Next, we'll explore another mineral that helps keep your muscles calm and your movements confident, one that works beautifully alongside magnesium. Let's keep the journey going. 5. Potassium, the balance keeper your legs have been waiting for. Have you ever stepped out of bed in the morning only to be met with a sudden, sharp cramp in your calf? That kind of pain can stop you in your tracks. And if it happens often, it can start to make you dread those first few steps of the day. If that sounds familiar, your body may be quietly calling out for potassium. Potassium is an essential mineral that plays a big role in how your muscles work. It helps maintain the right balance of fluids inside and outside your muscle cells, and it makes sure your nerves and muscles are communicating properly. Without enough of it, your muscles can contract when they're not supposed to, leading to those painful, unpredictable cramps, especially in your legs. But cramps aren't the only sign of a potassium shortage. Maybe you felt your legs shake after standing for too long, or you've noticed a stiffness in your stride that wasn't there before. Potassium keeps your muscle movement smooth and controlled. When it's missing, even walking can feel less steady, and your legs might not respond as quickly as you'd like. That lack of control can quietly increase your risk of falling, and that's something we all want to avoid. Potassium also helps support bone health in a surprising way. It helps reduce excess acid in the body, which over time can wear down your bones. By neutralizing that acid, potassium helps keep your bones strong and your foundation steady. The good news? Potassium is found in so many delicious and familiar foods. Bananas are a classic go-to, but there's also sweet potatoes, spinach, oranges, beans, avocados, and even a baked potato with the skin on. These foods don't just nourish your muscles, they help your whole body feel more alive and balanced. Most older adults need about 20,600 to 3,400 milligrams of potassium each day. And for most people, that's totally achievable through a well-rounded diet. If you have kidney problems or take certain medications, you'll want to talk with your doctor first, since potassium levels need to stay within a healthy range. Have you experienced leg cramps or that feeling of unsteady legs? Let us know in the comments or simply write "great" if this helped you understand what might be going on behind the scenes. Up next, we'll talk about a lesser-known vitamin that plays a powerful role in guiding calcium to the right places in your body, protecting your bones, your joints, and your freedom to move. Let's keep going. 6. Vitamin K, the unsung hero that guides strength to the right places. Do your knees feel stiff when you stand up after sitting for a while? Or have you noticed that your legs don't quite bend and move as freely as they used to? That quiet discomfort, that slow loss of flexibility, it may have less to do with age and more to do with a vital nutrient not getting enough attention: vitamin K. Vitamin K doesn't usually make the headlines, but it should, especially for those of us who want to stay mobile and independent. It's the vitamin that helps direct calcium to your bones where it belongs, instead of letting it build up in places it shouldn't, like your arteries or joints. Without enough vitamin K, the calcium you work so hard to get from food or supplements may end up stiffening your joints or clogging your blood vessels instead of strengthening your bones. That's why vitamin K is so important, particularly as we age. Studies have shown that people with higher vitamin K intake have stronger bones, lower risk of fractures, and better overall mobility. It activates a special protein called osteocalcin, which binds calcium to the bone structure, helping to build bone density and prevent the kind of breaks that can change a life in an instant. But vitamin K doesn't stop at the bones. It also helps reduce inflammation in the joints, especially the knees, a common trouble spot for many older adults. If you've been dealing with stiffness, aching, or slow movement, this little nutrient could be a big part of the solution. It even plays a role in supporting muscle coordination and balance by regulating calcium flow within your muscles. That means steadier steps and fewer wobbly moments. So where can you get more vitamin K? Leafy greens are your best friend here. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts are rich in vitamin K1. There's also vitamin K2 found in fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, egg yolks, and liver. K2 stays active in your body longer and is especially good at making sure calcium gets to your bones, not your arteries. If you take blood thinners like warfarin, talk to your doctor before making changes to your vitamin K intake, since it plays a role in clotting. But for many older adults, simply adding more green vegetables to your meals can offer big benefits. Have you tried adding more greens or fermented foods to your diet? Or are you just learning about vitamin K for the first time? Share your thoughts in the comments or type "great" if this helps shine a light on something new for you. Now let's move on to one last essential vitamin, the one that helps your muscles recover, your nerves stay sharp, and your energy last a little longer each day. Let's keep going. 7. Vitamin B6, the gentle supporter of energy, nerves, and everyday movement. Have you ever felt tired after just a short walk, as if your legs ran out of energy before your mind did? Or maybe you've noticed a dull ache or stiffness that lingers longer than it used to. You might even feel a bit unsteady, like your legs aren't quite keeping up with what you want them to do. These little signs, so easy to brush off, could be your body telling you it needs more vitamin B6. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, may not be as famous as some of the other vitamins, but its role in keeping your legs strong and steady is deeply important. B6 supports your nervous system, helping signals from your brain travel clearly and quickly to your muscles. Without enough B6, those signals can get fuzzy or delayed. That's when you might notice tingling, numbness, or even the sensation that your legs just aren't responding the way they used to. But B6 doesn't stop at nerve health. It also helps your body repair and build muscle, especially after activity. Think of it as the quiet helper working behind the scenes to keep your legs ready for whatever the day holds, whether that's walking to the mailbox or dancing in the kitchen. It also plays a big role in managing inflammation, helping ease soreness, and supporting more flexible, comfortable movement. Another powerful role of vitamin B6 is in the production of red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your muscles. When you don't have enough of it, your muscles can't get the oxygen they need, leading to early fatigue and that heavy leg feeling. For older adults, this can be especially noticeable after light activity or even just standing for extended periods. Thankfully, B6 is found in many everyday foods: poultry like chicken and turkey, fish such as salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. For those with digestive issues, poor appetite, or difficulty absorbing nutrients, B6 supplements can be a helpful addition. Most adults over 60 need about 1.5 to 1.7 milligrams per day, and it's best to meet that need through food first, adding supplements only when needed and under a healthcare provider's guidance. Have you noticed that your legs tire more easily, or that you feel just a bit off balance? Share your experience in the comments, or if this helped you feel more connected to your body's needs, type "great" so we know this message reached you. You've now discovered 7 simple, natural nutrients that can help bring strength, energy, and confidence back to your legs. But more than that, you've taken a step toward living with more ease and freedom. So take a deep breath, feel proud of what you're learning, and let this be the beginning of your stronger tomorrow. If this message touched something in you, if it made you pause and think about your own health or the well-being of someone you love, go ahead and type good in the comments. It's more than a word. It's a quiet promise to take care of yourself and a gentle signal. To sum it up, the road to stronger legs and better balance doesn't have to be overwhelming. With just a few simple changes, like enjoying more leafy greens, adding a banana to your morning, sitting in the sunlight for a few extra minutes, or choosing a piece of salmon over processed snacks, you're already giving your body the support it needs. These 7 vitamins and minerals are more than nutrients. They're your allies in staying active, independent, and confident in your every step. And the beautiful thing is, you don't have to do it all at once. Small steps matter. A little more movement here, a better meal there, and over time, you'll feel the difference. Not just in your legs, but in your energy, your spirit, and your peace of mind. Remember, your body is still listening. It still wants to heal, to move, to thrive. And the choices you make today, no matter how small, can shape a healthier tomorrow. You're never too old to feel good again. To others, that they're not alone on this journey either. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or simply reassuring, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel, Nutrition for Seniors. We're here every week with gentle, practical tips to help you feel stronger, move better, and live with more ease. And we truly want to hear from you. Share your thoughts, your questions, or simply type "good" in the comments if something in today's message spoke to your heart. Your voice might be just what someone else needs to feel hopeful again. Thank you for being here. We're honored to walk this wellness journey alongside you.